Well, ahoy, hello, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough to be doing it too. I'm Bushka. No, I'm not. I'm the Bushka. I'm on Pubg today. Sorry, that's the intro for another channel that Bushka does. This is Pubg. Welcome aboard the Pain Train, boys and girls, as I show you a couple of games. This is an excerpt from a game I played with my good mate Snake. As you can see, Snake Maxi, one of my long-time aficionados from Blitz, World of Tanks Blitz that is, who has been over to Las Vegas with me. We did an esports commentary thing for the Amazon Mobile Masters in Vegas. And we've been playing online games together for quite some time. We have a great giggle. This is one of the games we ran, and then I'm going to show you a game with a really tight little ending in the middle of one of the more notorious spots on the map. This game, though, was a stream game, actually, and it was a really good fun time. This very, very quick, nasty firefight that then gathers a little bit of weight and goes for a fair while. Now, like so many great ideas that were born in the conference room, but don't really bear out when you put them into actuality, just blowing a clip into that car seemed like second nature. We had to do it and then engage them over here, and they turn up. What this sparked was basically a 5 or 6 squad intramural brawl where we slowly gained competitors that crawled all over this mountainside, and the whole thing just blew up in our faces. And what we were hoping was just like an easy stroll through to the finish line, get an early setup and a camp in this kind of area here in the circle, turned into an absolutely rip-tearing, ball-snorting fight for survival with us and 7 or 8 other of our closest enemies. But I digress. You can see that's not the originals. There's another bloke crawling up the mountain there behind him as well. We knock him, and then there's another bloke down below. So I'm thinking, that's 2 other squads. That's not just the car squad. That's a new squad who's crawled over from the other side as well. So that's interesting in itself. That means there's, 3 squads involved. And we've knocked one of them, so that's a good thing. I think I'll go around and flank. And as I go around to flank, I find that someone's parked a car. Now, I can't be certain, but I'm nearly damn sure that there are not many mince Cadillacs that spawn on the top of the mountain. So I'm looking for the bad guys around the mince Cadillac. Now, Abyssus and that would call that the General Flea, because it's a red car that looks like a downsized version of the General Lee from the original Dukes of Hazzard. God save us from Boss Hog, Cletus, and Daisy Duke's denim shorts. But that is not the General. Oh, hang on, there's a bloke down the bottom. Where are you coming from, sunshine? Have another pie. Hang on, there's a bloke up the top. Like I said, the monkeys just started coming out of the walls. And they were coming out of everywhere. So that's like squad number 3 or 4 or something. Snake whacks another bit of suppressed love in there. We're burning through med kits, ammunition, and basically anxiety pills like nobody's business. And we're now climbing up the mountain away from the original squad that we blew all our energy in the little Datto 120Y that went screaming past. And this is what you love about Pubg. Things just get real ugly real quick. If you watch the left of screen at one point after I think we get the next kill, you will see a bloke just running in the grass down the bottom. And he's the bloke. Oh, hang on. Who's that up there? I think it's after this bloke. I changed to the Vector. I love having a Vector if I've got one. Watch how quick this dumps 21 bullets. Yep, that's going to get it done. Vector. Now, while I do the business here, med up, investigate, if you watch the bit of grass at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a bloke running past that I completely missed. And there he is, just a little smudge going past into the greenery now. And yeah, so I didn't realise he was there. He's another country heard from. And more shells start popping in. God knows where this is coming from. I come out and it's almost like they are spawning through the portal that is that red Minsk Cadillac right in front of us. They just keep dropping out of the guts, and I don't know which squad number this is, but there's plenty of them, and we're going to get another one. Here he comes. There he is. Who are you? Where were you 5 seconds ago? Anyway, we'll take you out, and we start moving up towards there. That's 10 kills. It's certainly been an action-packed era up front. There is a bloke down there on the mountain to the left of this bloke, and I think he is the only show in town. I think once I've killed this bloke, happy days, we're clear and good, all well and good. That has to be it. Surely that has to be it. There can't be anyone else left on the mountain. I've done my job. I've been mowing the weeds around this joint all afternoon. They keep popping up, but I think we've knocked absolutely everyone that was involved. I'm going to go over here and get my just rewards. I'm going to pick up a couple of medkits because I've got no medkits left. My shirt's completely ruined. It's nearly ruined. I don't think there's anyone down there. I'm going to keep moving around. No one's shot me yet. No, there's no one there. Cool. Excellent. I'll just grab all my medkits. Done the hard yards. Gee, I'm pretty good on that vector. Thinking about... Oh yeah. No, good work, Bushka. Do all the hard yards and then just have a moment of insecurity and get wrecked. Now I'm going to show you one more game. I really enjoyed that little last firefight. That was a fun one. One more game. This is me rolling on into Pachinko. The place, the love, the joy, the sunshine, the constant and inveterate camping. This is Pachinko. Let's go and have a look at. There's a bloke in a window over there. Yep, get wrecked. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your camping. You do it every game. You're always in that freaking thing on Pachinko. It's like the roof of school. Oh, hello. There must be a crate somewhere nearby because there's a bloke with like 11 people left who's decided. Yeah, there it is. There's my crate. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, mate, great idea. And we're going to just... all good. Now, I don't want to go near that crate because, as God is my witness, there will be some muppet camping that crate. There is no way in the world that this is Pachinko, that the circle is this small, that there are 10 other people, well, 9 other people left alive, and one of them hasn't got an AWM out of that crate and is currently sitting there waiting for yours truly to go and see if there is anything worth looting from that red and blue, square of death. So I'm just going to go, bugger that, I'm out of there. I'm going to run past. And you will hear the affirmation whistle go straight past my noggin here at some point. If we listen carefully, we'll hear the words that Bushka was right in rifle format. There it is. Yep, someone's watching. Just as well, I didn't stop to go and pick that up. And I'm going to go all the way through into the sniper tower here and check out what my mate had. The bloke we just headshot with the car 98. Love a bit of car work. Hard to beat the car. The car is a big winner as far as I'm concerned. The other thing I really love is long windy walks, poetry, meeting someone who likes the finer things in life. Those are good things. Cancers and Sagittarius are a real turn on to me. Anyway, we're going into town. I don't want to be hanging around out here and running in along the blue line with some bloke camping me. So I'm going to go on and do my work early. I'm going to get in early. I'm going to have a little squiz around. Just have a squiz around. Have a little pro lean. You see all the really good YouTubers from PC like Shroud and DP and all that. They all have a pro lean. Wacky Jackie. They all have this pro lean thing going on. A lot of leaning, a lot of proing. A lot of, just wrecking people. We don't do that. We just do it for the look of the thing. I mean, I could have just looked at it normally, but I wanted to do a bit of pro leading. Just makes me feel better. Makes me feel like I know what I'm doing. And then I'm running. Pachinko. Where dreams basically go to dry. Pachinko has broken more hearts than the back seats of Cadillac Eldorados on prom night. It is a disastrous place to go if you want to get the job done because it's close quarters combat at the worst. Like, you've really got to rely on your ears. And for that reason, I find it super important not just to spam shots at the first people you see, unless it's a really good quality shot, because otherwise everyone in Pachinko will know exactly where you are, and you might get pushed on, you might get camped out of your little box. You just never know. So I think it's important to bear in mind that when you're in these urban landscapes, you've got to show a little bit of ticker, but you've got to get up there and have a crack. You've got to run hard at the line, but you've also got to settle back and wait for the shots to come to you, which is why when I poke my head out the window here with my car 98 and I see a little bit of action moving out the back, someone's just taken a dump and they're coming out of the pooper now, there they go, I just take the first shot available. So everyone knows exactly where I am, and then I just keep firing until all other 6 people are sure that the bloke is in the house on the southern edge of town. And I think that makes things pretty fair, because really, without that, anyone could win. But now that I've done this, it's an even playing field. I've announced where I am, and we can move on from here as a group and get over things. The last shot was pretty good, though, but the first one was absolutely rancid. Now, 6 alive, but I've killed 8. Now I'm feeling pretty good because it's not a bad number. I think this is a decent level as well. I'm up about platinum now. Or this would be gold 1 maybe, and some of these guys have probably played at least 10 games of PUBG. So I'm feeling like I'm a big man on campus. No one's going to tell me what to do. But I am cognizant of the fact that last little engagement was probably not ideal. So this time I'm going to make sure that I listen. I use my ears. And I let the game come to me. And what I'm going to do to make sure the game comes to me is camp the hell out of this house and just look out a lot of windows. And I find that the game comes to me the best when the circle comes to me. And that's what's going to happen. The circle is going to come to me. And because the circle comes to me, this poor sap just outside of town is going to have to go for a little bit of run through a field. And I'm going to get to take some shots at him. There he is, just on the left of screen, running through the grass. If I could just jump up there and use my suppressed weapon, that would be grand. I don't know if he's seen me or not. He's behind that tree at the moment. I don't know if he knows the pro lean. I know the pro lean. Yeah, have a pro lean. See, look at that. I'm only showing a little bit of my head. I'm wondering if I've got a frying pan. No, I'm going to grenade. I'm going to throw a grenade at him. There we go. Have a grenade, sunshine. Does that get you moving? Oh, yes, Bushka, you pro leader. Now things are getting really interesting. Down to 5 alive, 4 plus 1. I'm the 1, AAA. And I've killed 9. Obviously, 9 is a big number. Not many people in the history of PUBG have managed to kill 9 people before, but I am a groundbreaking trendsetter. That's what I like to think of myself as, a groundbreaking, trend-setting kind of bloke in a Spetsnaz helmet. And now things have got very, very tight. I don't want to diminish my performance, but thus far, I've done fairly well. I've had some good moments. I've had some bad moments. But mostly, I've had, if I was rating myself out of 10, I'd give myself 7.5 so far. 7.5. But things can be improved upon. As long as we finish strong, as long as we bring home the dinner of chicken, things are going to be okay. There's 4 left. I just heard gunfire over this side of the world, and the circle has gotten remarkably small. Things will soon be taken out of my hands in terms of what house I'm going to be in, because the house that I'm in right now will be swallowed up by that violent blue line, that big glitchy wall of hate and misdirection, and I'm going to have to move. So I'm getting a little bit nervous. There's no time left on the clock. I'm still inside this. Oh, hang on. I can hear something. Camping isn't really me, It's hard to stay. It's really hard to stay. And I can hear something. Someone has jumped. There he is. Oh, yes. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Camping isn't me, but I'll tell you what. Seems to be working pretty well. Now there's only 2 other humans left. I'm feeling good. I've got 10 kills. If I could get 12 kills, I would win out, baby. Let's do that. Let's go get 12 kills. Let's win out and be the man I think I can be. I'm going to do that by lying on the floor a little bit more and looking around and just seeing if we can find anyone else who's made the mistake of leaving their camping bit. Oh, someone's gone down. I think he's in my building. I'm going to run in behind him. Oh, I missed him. Oh, we got him. I'd like to think of that as a tactical victory, because tactically I killed him. And I did do the right thing. I ran out, but then he just went around that left-hand corner there. I still think that was a fairly positive overall result, don't you? Get a big med kit, get a big backpack, get some more. You had 11 med kits. What the hell was that all about? But the zone's coming, and I'm like, yeah, screw this. I've got plenty of stuff. I don't need any more gear. I've got enough ammo. I've got enough med kits. I've got a nice helmet. I've got a large backpack. Where is this kid? It's got to be here somewhere. Come on. Where is he? I mean, I got 2 frag grenades. I don't need a lot more. I think he's camped up somewhere on the far side of this little square here. So I'm going to hide behind the UAZ. I don't think he's in that house there. I've been watching that house a little bit. Haven't seen it. Looks a lot like the house from the Waltons, that one, but without the Cape Cod finish. In we go. Let's go and clear this house. Let's go and clear this house. Is he in that house? I think he's in that house, Bushka. So what I want to do is I'm going to camp this house up. Camp this one up. Okay? I think he's in this one over here, just ahead of me. I'm going to camp this house up. Let's see if we can't find a little bit of a hint as to where he is. Well, look, there's only 2 houses. I'm in one of them. He's not in here. He's got to be in that one. So I'm going to take some preemptive strike action here. A little bit of preemptive strike action. Here we go. Let's energy drink. We're going to drink a Red Bull, drop a Red Bull, and then we're going to drop a full med kit. So this is like getting Dr. House to top me up just before I go out and do battle. And then I'm going to pull out a big-ass Gren, and I'm going to chuck a Gren through a couple of windows, because this bloke needs to know that I mean business. And I do mean business. Here we go. Come on. You can do it, Bushka. You can do it. You've killed 11 blokes. You're going to win out. You're going to win out, mate. Let's do it. Let's see. Can you throw a Gren? There's one up top. His footsteps moved. Where is he? He moved. Is he downstairs? He must be downstairs. Yeah, there he is. Oh, we've hit him. We've tapped him. Now is the time. If he starts meting up from that rubbish. Here we go. Push the suit, sunshine. Push it. Yes. How do you like them apples? Chicken dinner. Winner. Chicken dinner. Excellent stuff. Excellent. Loved it. 21 to total rating there. 12 kills. 1185 damage. 33.3 minutes of survival time. 99.5 rating. How do you like them apples? Until next time, look after yourself, stay safe in the battlefield, and smash that like button, humans.